everyone, it's Melody M from Author Nation, and today I want to talk about collaborating with other authors. There are a couple of things I'm always saying to authors, you really need to do this. And I'm very much the person who says, don't go out and just choose whatever marketing strategy that whoever else is doing. Think about what works for you. But there are a couple that I think that all authors should seriously consider. I think all authors should be doing it. And one of them is collaborating with other authors. There's so much value in networking and working together and building collaborations, partnerships, that I'm going to go through a whole bunch of reasons why you want to do this. I actually have 10 reasons. So let's get started. First thing I want to say, and this is not the first one, but you want to make sure that you and your partner are aligned, right? That's the first thing you want to do. Make sure you and your partner are aligned. All right, number one, collaborations can increase audience reach. So you can expand your fan base using collaborations. You can expand your social media using collaborations. They have an audience, you have an audience. You can support each other by reaching out to your own audience about the other author. You can do things together to help promote each other together. So number one, you can increase audience reach. Number two, obviously, if you're increasing reach, it's easier to increase book sales. So boost book sales. That's number two. So you will have sales targets, and you may do joint promotions or book bundles or help each other with your pre-sales. But there are lots of ways you can work together to boost book sales. Number three, enhance visibility. Think about brand awareness, right? Just, if within your niche, within your genre, you want to increase your visibility among other authors, among readers, among other experts, and you can do that by working together. One thing you can do is participate in or host a joint event, or for example, live Facebook sessions or a webinar, or go to a book fair together. And instead of buying a table on your own, buy a table for 5 authors and work together with that. That will help enhance your visibility. Content creation, work on writing projects together. You're both writers. You can put together your own writing project, whether it is, I know a couple of people who have a shared LinkedIn newsletter, for example. That's a great way to collaborate on content creation. But you can also do short stories, collaboration, themes, collections, or you can guest blog for each other as well. There are lots of ways to work together on content creation. Number 5, networking and community building. It is so important as an author that you have other authors, other people in your niche, in your genre, in your area of expertise that you can talk to, industry professionals, other authors, influencers. So help each other build that network, because that support network is where you can share resources and encourage each other, and it's going to be so important. Marketing and promotion in general, right? Think about joint advertising. What if you put in half for an advertising campaign and somebody else put in half for an advertising campaign? You advertised both books, you halved your cost, but you're still maximizing your reach. Now, remember, if you do something like this, you both need to have the same readers, the same audience. So don't think, well, I have a parenting book, so I'm going to talk to somebody who talks about knitting. It's like, no, 2 parenting books, one for toddlers, one for school-age kids, for example. They're complementary. They're in the same niche. We don't just read one parenting book, we read 10 parenting books. So work together on joint advertising, or launch support for that matter. That also works. Number 7, learning and development. I may know a lot about social media. You may know a lot about email marketing. Let's work together with our experience and our expertise to help each other with strategies, techniques, implementation, so that we can both become proficient in social media and email marketing without all that extra effort. We can collaborate together on educational workshops, or I could go to one workshop about a topic, you could go to another, and then we can teach each other. There's no reason you can't work with another author on learning and development. And honestly, wouldn't you rather do it with someone? Isn't it better to have a partner in this than it is to feel alone all the time while you're going through it? Number 8, reader engagement. So think interactive events. So think Q&As, think book club discussions, think live readings, maybe doing live readings on each other's YouTube channels if that's what you have. So there are lots of ideas for this. What about contests and giveaways? I can give away your book, you can give away my book, and that will attract new readers because people will sign up and want to win the book. We always want to win something. But in doing that, we also may stop and take a look at the book, and if we don't win, we may just buy it. And so now you've increased your reader engagement. All right, feedback and improvement. So if I'm a writer and you're a writer, we can exchange our manuscripts like beta readers and help each other get valuable feedback. We could have masterminds for our marketing and our promotion. Have 5 authors together talking about what they did this month, and then the group kind of giving feedback. Financial goals. We've talked about this before, but sharing the cost of marketing, production, just anything you can share to reduce the financial burden and maximize your results is a great idea. If you are working on a collaborative project, and it's not like you're promoting my book, I'm promoting yours, but you're working on something together. You do want to make sure that you share expenses and you share revenue. All right, I have one more, 11. It is a bonus. Long-term collaboration. Once you have a partner that's working, keep working with them. Reach out to people you've worked in the past, reach out to other authors, reach out to people, just keep those connections together. I don't talk about this a lot, but some of you know that just over a year ago, I had an accident and I shattered a leg. And I spent time in the hospital, and then I spent quite a lot of time in bed on some strong painkillers. And eventually I went to therapy and I had to learn to walk again. And during that time, there was a lot of letting go of things that I would normally like to do, like staying in touch with people. And so there came a point where it's like, yeah, I've been out of touch with a bunch of people I really like being connected to. What am I going to do about it? Now, I could say, oh, I haven't been in touch. That's terrible. I should walk away. Or I can say, no, I'm going to reach out to a couple people every week for the next several weeks until I feel I've really reached out to everyone. And that's what I've been doing. And so I encourage you, even if you haven't spoken to that person in a while, and I'm not saying send an email going, hey, we should work together. What I'm saying is reach out. Say, hey, how you doing? What's going on in your life? I thought we'd just touch base and see if we could help each other in some way. My final words are, if you're going to collaborate, set clear goals, make it clear who is responsible for what, make it clear how each person will benefit from the collaboration, align your goals, have goals that will create success for both parties so that you will want to do future ventures as well. All right, now we've done that. Go out, find some awesome partners, and hey, go sell your book.